Imagine a world vastly different from our own, a world where information trickles rather than flows. A world with no instant answers at your fingertips, no global conversations spanning continents in seconds. A world defined by waiting, by the slow passage of time, and often by isolation. Imagine the quiet solitude, the lack of immediate connection. For centuries, knowledge wasn't readily available. It was carefully guarded, locked away in books and ancient texts. Communication relied on handwritten letters, painstakingly crafted and delivered. Knowledge and discourse were often confined to the minds of a privileged few, those with access to education and resources. The dream of the internet, the network we know today, was born from a deep-seated desire to break down these barriers, to democratize information. It was a vision of a world where everyone could connect, share ideas, and build a global community. During the Cold War, the need for resilient communication became not just desirable, but absolutely urgent for national security. The threat of a single attack crippling communication networks, potentially silencing an entire nation, loomed large. This pressure, this very real threat, sparked bold and innovative ideas among scientists and engineers. They began to ask, what if we could create a network that was virtually indestructible, a network that could survive anything and connect everyone regardless of location or circumstance? From this crucible of necessity and ingenuity, the seeds of a global network, the internet as we know it, were sown. These seeds were ready to sprout, to grow, and ultimately, to transform the world in ways no one could have fully imagined. The internet's story is not just a story about technology and innovation, it's a story about our fundamental human need to connect, to share, and to build community. The internet's origins are a tapestry of visionaries. J.C.R. Licklider imagined a world where computers connected people, not just crunched numbers. Leonard Kleinrock and Donald Davies pioneered packet switching, breaking data into packets that could travel independently, making networks robust and efficient. Paul Baran designed a system to withstand nuclear attack, ensuring no single point of failure. These innovators, driven by curiosity and necessity, laid the foundation for a decentralized, resilient network. Their ideas converged into a blueprint for a new era of communication. The groundwork was set for a network that could adapt, survive, and connect us all. The digital revolution was about to begin. In 1969, ARPANET came to life, linking computers at 4 universities. The first message, "Hello," was sent before the system crashed, a humble but historic start. Special routers called IMPs made remote computing possible, turning science fiction into reality. Soon, Ray Tomlinson invented email using the @ symbol, a simple idea that changed everything. Email transformed ARPANET from a research tool into a platform for human connection. The network grew, but access was still limited to researchers and the military. Yet, the potential was clear. This was more than connecting machines. It was about connecting people. The digital universe was expanding. In the early days of digital communication, different computer networks operated independently, each speaking its own unique language. This created barriers, hindering seamless interaction and data exchange. To bridge this divide, a common language was needed, a universal protocol that would allow these disparate networks to communicate effectively. Enter TCP/IP, a revolutionary protocol suite meticulously crafted by Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn. This groundbreaking innovation unified these isolated networks in 1983, laying the foundation for the interconnected world we know today. It was a pivotal moment, marking the true birth of the internet as a unified entity. But even with this unification, the internet remained a complex and somewhat intimidating space. It was still hard to use, primarily accessible to those with specialized technical knowledge. That is, until Tim Berners-Lee, a visionary at CERN, invented the World Wide Web in 1989, forever changing how we interact with the digital realm. He introduced URLs, or Uniform Resource Locators, along with HTTP, the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and HTML, the Hypertext Markup Language, fundamentally making information not only easier to share, but also far more intuitive to access. In a move that would define the spirit of the internet, Berners-Lee and CERN generously released the web's underlying code for free, igniting a period of unprecedented global innovation and collaboration. Then, in 1993, Mark Andreessen's Mosaic browser took the web a giant leap forward, transforming it into a visual and remarkably user-friendly experience. Suddenly anyone, regardless of their technical expertise, could explore, create content, and connect with others with a simple click of a mouse. The number of websites exploded exponentially, surging from a mere hundreds to an astounding hundreds of thousands in a remarkably short time. The internet was rapidly evolving, and it was no longer just the domain of computer experts and academics. It was rapidly becoming a tool and a resource for everyone, from families to businesses and individuals across the globe. The world was now truly connected, ushering in an era of unprecedented communication, collaboration, and access to information. The internet's growth was unprecedented, a phenomenon unlike anything seen before in the history of communication. Its rapid expansion reshaped society, economies, and the very way we interact with one another. In an astonishingly short period, it reached 50 million users in just 4 years. This explosive adoption rate demonstrated the pent-up demand for connection and access to information that existed worldwide. It became a digital frontier, a new realm of possibilities where individuals could explore, create, and connect in ways previously unimaginable. This new frontier was empowering anyone with a computer and a modem to share ideas, express themselves, and reach the world with their thoughts and creations. Built by collaboration, not by a single company or country, the internet's foundation lies in the collective effort of countless individuals and organizations across the globe. Its decentralized nature fueled creativity and free expression, allowing diverse voices to be heard and a vibrant ecosystem of online content to flourish. The internet democratized information, breaking down barriers to knowledge and making vast resources accessible to anyone with an internet connection. It transformed education, opening up new avenues for learning and creating opportunities for students and educators alike to connect and collaborate in innovative ways. And it revolutionized art and communication, providing artists with new tools and platforms for creative expression and enabling instant communication across vast distances. However, challenges remain, including concerns about privacy, the spread of misinformation, and the persistent digital divides that leave many behind. Despite these challenges, its power to connect people across borders and cultures is undeniable, fostering understanding and collaboration on a global scale. The internet is more than just a piece of technology, it's a reflection of our fundamental human drive to share knowledge, learn from one another, and build communities together. It stands as humanity's greatest bridge, a testament to our ability to connect and collaborate on a scale never before imagined. It is a bridge spanning continents, cultures, and minds, fostering understanding and empathy in an increasingly interconnected world. The story of the internet is, in essence, our story. A narrative of human ingenuity, collaboration, and the pursuit of connection. It's a journey of connection, discovery, and hope. A testament to the power of human connection in the digital age.